Hey everyone, I'm trying out a new camera here, so I'm not sure if the picture's really great or not. It might be slightly grainy, I'm not sure, I've never used it before, but we'll find out. So I'm recording this and it's just gotten dark. So it was just dusk and the sun just set a little bit ago. And it reminded me of a story in the Bible, which is about the Pharisee named Nicodemus. So Nicodemus was a Pharisee, and the Pharisees, of course, were mostly opposed to Jesus, really didn't like Jesus. In fact, they were some of the religious leaders that sentenced Jesus to death, ultimately. But one of these Pharisees named Nicodemus saw something in Jesus that interested him, that drew him to Jesus. There was something about Jesus and his teaching that spoke to Nicodemus. And of course, Nicodemus didn't want to go and tell the other Pharisees about this, but he wanted somehow to learn more about Jesus and who Jesus was. And so he waited one night to go and talk to Jesus after dark. So you had all the other Pharisees were away somewhere else, but then in the darkness of night, Nicodemus went and he spoke to Jesus. He asked Jesus some pretty profound spiritual questions. He wanted to know more about this Jesus. And this is where you get the story about being born again. Nicodemus is confused about what it means to be born again, how a man can be born again after being born the first time. And so Jesus has a whole conversation with him about this. And it just made me stop and think, do we take the time, like Nicodemus, to get to know Jesus better, to grow closer to Jesus? Do we take the time in our days to sit down and read the Bible and pray, to draw close to Jesus? Or are we so busy with other things? Do we have other priorities that are more important? And maybe we don't get around to actually truly drawing close to Jesus, to spending those quiet moments with him. But Nicodemus, this most surprising of characters that we wouldn't expect to teach us something about Jesus, can teach us something. And that's that we need to take time to draw close to Jesus day by day, week by week. We need to be taking the time to get to know Jesus better, just like Nicodemus did. So I hope you'll think about that, consider it a little bit more, and we'll talk to you soon.
And bye, everybody.